Please could you give me an approximate time as to how long you think this hairstyle is going to take, because there are other things I would like to do today. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shireen Warren, I'm the founder of Ivy Wild. In this video we're going to be talking about returning back to the salons now that restrictions are lifting. Coming close, we need to have a discussion. So I recently watched a video by Sincerely Oghosa. I'm hoping I pronounced her name correctly, but this video was so funny. I'm gonna add a clip in here for you to watch the funny parts of this video.
Hi Bola, I'm here for my 2 o'clock appointment. Bola?
The video basically highlights a lot of the issues that we actually have with black hair salons, and now that things are opening back up, I thought this would be the perfect time to address some of these issues. And although some of them are really funny, come on, let's get it together. We deserve the best quality service, the best quality finish with our hair. So this video is called Dear Black Hair Salons, and it's targeted to hairdressers and salon owners from your loyal customers. We love you, but please get it together. So let me just say first, before I begin, these issues only really seem to be with black hair salons, and it's annoying. I'm not saying all hair salons are the same, but some of the salons that I've been to and walked into, they are just not cutting it at all. So let's get into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is, as soon as you've walked into that hair salon, I want there to be a vibe like no other. I want to see people busy doing people's hair. I don't want to see everyone just sat there in the waiting section. I want to see that people are actually getting their hair done. I want there to be a fresh vibe. I want to feel like when I walk into that hair salon, you have been expecting me. You want me to be comfortable. I want to hear the music. I want to hear people laughing, feeling good. I just want to feel like I'm completely in my comfort zone. This brings me to the very first issue when it comes to black hair salons. So let me tell you a story first and foremost. So the last time I actually went to a hair salon was to get my hair relaxed. So considering I've been natural for about 3 years, I want to say 3 years. At this point in time, me and my mom actually went together. So this was a hair salon that I found online. I didn't really do my research to check if it was a good hair salon, but probably my bad in not checking it out. So I booked an appointment for me and my mom. We were both going to get our hair done. As soon as we walked in, there wasn't any music playing, there wasn't anyone talking. It was a little bit awkward, if anything. I think as soon as you've walked into a hair salon, you want to be approached, you want to feel welcomed. Let me just say, I missed all the red flags. So in this particular hair salon, that didn't happen. We weren't approached. We were stood there at the door for about I'd say about 3 minutes, which for me is too long. Even if you just call over and say, hi guys, nice to see you, please bear with me, have a seat, I'll be over to have a discussion with you in a moment. No, that did not happen. So as soon as we walked in there, as I said, we were stood there for a couple of minutes, and eventually someone came over and asked us to sit down, which we did. So I actually booked an appointment for me and my mom. Please bear that in mind. I booked a double appointment for me and my mom. And when you take your mother somewhere, you want it to be an amazing experience. You want her to feel pampered. My mom doesn't really go to hair salons and stuff like that too often, so I definitely wanted this to be a beautiful experience for her. So I told the lady that I booked an appointment for me and my mom. She had 2 people working there, I think, at the time. So again, if I've booked an appointment, I expect there to be a seat ready for me and my mom, and that didn't happen. This brings me to my first issue, which is waiting times. Bearing in mind, as I said, I booked an appointment. We were sat there, and I'm not even exaggerating. We were sat there for a whole hour, you guys. A whole hour. It's too long before we even got to sit in the chair, before we even got, you know, that apron, before we even got an apron on, we were sat there for an entire hour. That for me is way too long if you've booked an appointment. And in that hour, did we get offered any water? No. Did we get offered a biscuit? No. Let me tell you about a positive experience on the back end of that. So I went to a hair salon. You know what? I'm going to call out the hair salon. This hair salon is amazing in Birmingham, called SG Hair Salon. Now my experience there was completely the opposite to my experience at the other salon, which I won't name just because, you know, I don't believe in naming and shaming in that way, but if I'm giving praise to a hair salon, SG Hair Salon, shout out to you. When I entered SG Hair Salon, this was another time actually that I got my hair permed. It was completely opposite. So as soon as I walked through the door, and I'm wishing I took my mom here now, but as soon as I walked through the door, someone approached me. She took my coat. She was like, "Hi, we've been expecting you. Please have a seat over here. Would you like tea? Would you like a coffee?" I opted for tea because I'm a tea person. And this person who came and brought me my cup of tea brought me 2 biscuits with my cup of tea while I waited. So going back to my bad experience with the poor hair salon, let's call it the poor hair salon because that experience was poor. We didn't get offered water, nothing. And I'm not even kidding you, it took 30 minutes until I actually went to the hairdresser and asked her, "Are you going to be able to do us both? Are you still going to be able to see us? Because we've been waiting for 30 minutes sat over here. There's not a magazine on the table, nothing, no TV. We just sat there on our phones." So I definitely addressed her and let her know like what's happening. But of course, it still took an extra 30 minutes on top of that until we were actually sat in the chair. So waiting times, if you're gonna make an appointment or have people come and do walk-ins and you know you've got an appointment, make sure that you've got enough staff for the walk-in, otherwise you might have to think about turning them away. So yeah, I thought I would share that experience with you. Overall, the hairstyle came out really nice, but the initial waiting time, it just put a really sour taste in my mouth, especially because I had my mum with me and I wanted her to have a really nice experience. Another kind of form of waiting that I really cannot stand is having to wait for my hairstyle to be finished while you go and do someone else's head and come back to me. Like, I don't like that. Like, I want to feel like I'm important if I'm spending my money with you. Please make me feel special. I've come to get my hair done. I want to feel special. My second issue is having refreshments on deck. If you are going to have customers wait for their appointments, if you're running late or anything like that, make sure you've got something there just to offer them. So going back to my positive experience at a good hair salon like SG Hair, I think provided me with a refreshment. I didn't even notice if my appointment was late. I just felt like that was part of the experience, part of me getting my hair done. I couldn't even tell you if she was late. I can't remember because all I could focus on was, "Ooh, I'm getting a cup of tea with some biscuits. This is lovely. Yes, please, I can get used to this." It felt special. I felt special. And that was a really good experience for me. I think if you know you're going to be late and you have an appointment coming up, please just make sure you've got some biscuits, some water, some refreshments to offer your clients, especially if you know my hairstyle is going to take hours and you don't have anything to offer me. Like, if I've been there since 9 a.m. in the morning and now it's 2 p.m. and you can hear my stomach is grumbling, please offer me a biscuit. Please just give me some water. I'm thirsty. You cannot fault the work ethic of a hairdresser. They work so hard. I know they don't always get a chance to have a lunch break or even just time for breakfast. You are going to be just as hungry as I am. I don't even think many hairdressers get a lunch break, especially if they're working on their own. But can we just make sure that when you are eating and you're having a snack that you wash your hands before you put your hands in my hair? I want to see you use soap and water, scrub-a-dub-dub, before you put your hands in my head if you've just been eating chicken. I don't want to see you just rub your hands in your trousers. I want to see you wash your hands.
Voila. Oh yeah, let me see the hair. Yeah, sure.
To be completely honest, I'm not really a big magazine person. Can we get a TV, maybe? Film or two? Another issue that I have with black hair salons is they don't always have like a strict price list for things. A lot of the time the prices will fluctuate based on different customers. So if I've come last time and you did box braids and I've come the next time for box braids, I expect the price to be the same. Don't try and hustle an extra £15 from me, especially if I've been waiting in the hair salon literally all day, couldn't do anything else all day. Please make sure that the price is going to be £60 because I only brought £60 cash. I have nothing else with me.
Well, can we finish it up? There's somewhere that I have to be. I have to go soon. I really have to go soon. What was that?
If I'm getting the same hairstyle done as last time, then surely it should be the same price, right? I need black hairdressers and black hair salons to understand that we have missed you so much, especially during all this lockdown situation. We have missed you. We are glad to be back in the vicinity. Please make my welcome comfortable. Please act like you actually want me in your hair salon. Please speak to me nicely. Please be respectful. Don't push my head all over the place. Please be gentle with my head, my hair. I have been lonely. I don't have that much gossip as much as before, but please pretend to care about what I'm sharing with you. If I'm just telling you that my son's tooth has just popped through, please act like you care, because it's been lonely in the house all this time on my own. I have missed you. No, but on a real, black hair salons are really therapeutic when it comes to sharing your own personal life, personal experiences, personal drama. Your hairdresser is always going to lend a listening ear. Please do your research on what products you're going to be using on afro hair, because
wait, why is there conditioner for white people's hair in a black hair salon? Okay, maybe it's to condition the weave, like the extensions. Okay, all right. I'm going to condition your hair now. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, my hair is beautifully curly, and not all of the products in your hair salon are made for my hair type. I'm hoping that some hair salons have taken the time to do research into the actual ingredients in hair products, because I do find that this kind of goes over the heads of some hair salons when I'm trying to explain to them about the harmful ingredients that can be in hair products that they use on their customers. And a customer that comes into your hair salon, they're going to expect you to know all the knowledge and recommend products for their hair type that are going to be nourishing and loving for their curls. A lot of time customers won't even ask what products are being used on their hair. Then I would expect this time during all this lockdown craziness that people have taken time to do research to make sure that they're using really good products on their customers' hair. So they're expecting you, we as customers are expecting you, the professionals, to do your research and recommend good products for our hair type. That is it for today's video. If you haven't watched the Sincerely Oghosa video, it's so funny. You're gonna love it. I'm actually gonna put the link in the description bar below. Please watch it. Please support your girl. If you enjoyed the video today, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.